So, here we are at Summerwind in Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin. Really pretty area. Hoping to get this rebuilt in the near future. This is at the end of the driveway. We're walking forward, as you can tell. Wow, I just got a really bad battery, but whatever. There's the first Fox Valley Ghost Hunter mobile. You can see it says Fox Valley Ghost Hunters on the top.com. Now we're heading down the driveway. So there you see the two tall chimneys. And two people cooking wieners. Yeah, I said the word wiener. There's Jody and Tia. The fire starter built. We call her fire starter because she's good at building fires. You always get extra wood to burn. And again, the two tall chimneys that are iconic to Summerwind. The Spooked Mobile. Our tent to keep us cool. We have an event tonight. We got guests coming out. One more event, September 30th. If you'd like to see this unique place, there's only a limited amount of spots left. What's left of the foundation, again, a couple steps going up. There were some really nice grapevines right there, but someone that went in to pull out some metal with a big bulldozer knocked off the corner of the foundation and ripped up the grapevines. They were really tasty a couple years ago. We got caution tape up to mark the boundaries of where not to step, otherwise someone might get hurt. Number one chimney. And back over to the second chimney. If you look down into the foundation, you'll notice tons and tons of pine trees. Well, they never used to be there, at least not for a while. We had cut them all down. There's like a little pile of debris down there that was from us cutting. Nature kind of took its place over again, and now they're popping up all over again. And that was only a matter of 4 years maybe. There's a huge furnace down there. I can't see it on my camera because it's behind all those pines, but it's original to Summerwind. The thing weighs a ton. I stepped in it and my foot went down inside of it. Some other debris down there. There's an old tub down there that was probably here from when Summerwind was here, probably in the 80s, I assume, 70s. Well, we're gonna walk over here. We mow the lawn, at least the grass around the area, so it's not so deep. One of the fireplaces of Summerwind, the inside. We had another team who actually built a small little fire in the bottom of here to check out the smoke coming out of the top of the chimney. That was pretty cool. At night, this place is insane. Last night there were wolves howling, something walking around in the woods that we couldn't locate what it was. Kind of freaked some of the girls out to the point they decided to sleep in their Jeep instead of in the tent. Other teams have captured shadows here. We've captured shadows here. Some have even been caught on video. We also heard disembodied voices. Last night something was shuffling down below the porch down here, which I'll take you down to show you in a minute. They say some weird stuff happens up here. Whether you believe in ghosts or you don't, this place will freak the heck out of you at times. I've had goosebumps many a time. There's been some people that left the property on our events because they were too scared to stick around and stay with us. This place has been vandalized quite a bit. It is private property, so I don't know why you want to be stealing shit or taking bricks from the foundation of someone else's property. I mean, is it okay if I come to your property and take your shit? Probably not. But that's the way people are today. They don't care. They're searching for a deed that supposedly is buried in Summerwind, but it's not. The deed that was buried, but not at Summerwind, is in a museum in England. So you're digging up nothing. There's nothing here except rocks. So, and again, you're digging up someone else's private property. I don't even care if it's ruins or not. It's not your property to dig on, or break brick, or take bricks. Supposedly bad stuff happens to people that take shit from here, and that's not a lie. I've heard rumors, I've heard people that come to me on my events. One that came last year to a seminar that we did. She said, I was up at Summerwind last week and I took 2 bricks. She says, I got home, I fell down the stairs, broke both legs. Coincidence? Maybe. Maybe not. Another person said they took a brick. They hit a deer on their way home, totaled out their car. They were okay, but the car wasn't. They didn't have insurance. Well, partially their fault for not having insurance, but coincidence? Maybe. Maybe not. So I tell anybody that's coming here, even though you're not supposed to be here because it is private property, if you do it anyways, be respectful to the property. We get the chance to rebuild Summerwind to its former glory. They'll have a lot of bricks laying around that I'll be happy to give people if you want to take them home, see if the curse is real or not. The stone foundation that's been iconic as well through the years of Summerwind. If nobody knows when Summerwind burnt down, it was Father's Day of 1988. It's kind of cool as nature's kind of taken over the property. Vines growing, wild grapes growing. Summerwind was actually Lilac Hills a long time ago. It didn't change the name till Von Bober had it in the 70s. Only because he walked out to the end of the driveway and found a sign. On the sign it read Summerwind. So he changed the name to Summerwind. Originally back with Robert Lamont all the way into the 70s, it was considered Lilac Hills. And down front there's a bunch of lilac trees. There's a bush over there. There's a couple bushes up front. So probably why they named it Lilac Hills. Down the steps, which will have caution tape later for our event. As you can see, most of the steps are dug up, again, by people thinking they're going to find something. They're not going to find anything. It's not here. There was a deed at one point possible with Robert Lamont, but not on his property. It was actually Jonathan Carver, not Robert Lamont, who was the explorer who supposedly had a deed to 1/3 of northern Wisconsin. And with that deed with the Native Americans, he supposedly buried it somewhere. However, when I went through his journals, it stated he never made it this far north. So the deed was not here, was never buried in the Summerwind Foundation. So again, people that are digging here looking for it, it's not here. nothing was ever buried in the foundation of Summerwind that we are aware of. And I'm not going around digging things up to look for it either. Now we're headed down around the porch area under the stairs that would have led to the free air open basement. A lot of daylilies over here. Of course, they're not in bloom right now. Another thing that's really neat is there's like a hole in the wall that maybe someone had a statue or something sitting in there for decoration at some point. A tree that had fallen over. We were going to cut it down. I just don't like the way it's sitting, because if we cut it down here, it's going to snap up. Again, there's all these little bulbs on the top of these pieces of grass. Those are the daylilies. Really neat when they're bloomed. I see a lot of it at night. They're all bright yellow. It's really cool. Some huge pine trees out looking over the lake of West Bay Lake. A couple of pines have some lightning strikes on it. Here's that open air basement with the uniqueness to it. It's, as you're gonna go inside here, you're gonna see a lot of graffiti on the walls as well, because again, people don't care. And even on the ceiling, somebody from Anaqua was nice enough to write on there. Hole in the wall where people are digging, looking for something that's not there. I'll stop talking about things that are not there, because I'm sure it's getting a little old, but I like to say that we come up here to enjoy the property. We treat the property with respect. We treat the spirits that are here with respect. We asked them some interesting questions last night. We'll be posting stuff on foxvalleyghosthunters.com eventually, as well as the Facebook page when we go over the audio. Some really huge spiders down here too, wolf spiders. We leave them be too, because they eat the mosquitoes and stuff down here. Summerwind has an amazing history behind it. So if you want to learn more about Summerwind, go to just type in Summerwind on Google, Haunted Mansion, Wisconsin. There's tons of stories on it. You're also going to find a lot of stories that are not true. If you have any questions about it, talk to us, Fox Valley Ghost Hunters on Facebook. Ask us what you want. The stories about demonic activity, I never heard of it happening. There are no reports of cars starting on fire, well, even though they're listed in books. There are no reports of anyone being possessed up here, other than maybe someone that was drunk and possessed by alcoholism. That's what it was. Just kidding. A lot of kids come up here to drink and party. There have been accidents up here. One of our investigators, walking around without a flashlight, ended up with 23 stitches. And no, he wasn't pushed by a ghost. If you do come up here, again, like I say, it is private property. Get permission first. You know, you can talk to us, join us on one of our events, but you know, people still come up here regardless of what I say. So if you come up here, I wouldn't advise drinking, and please don't leave your trash here. We picked enough of it up this past weekend. I don't like picking up other people's shit because they can't throw it away. And again, I give nobody permission to come up here without consent from the owners or us. And the neighbors will call the police on occasion. So if you're the lucky ones to be caught on the property trespassing, you get a fine and your name in the paper the next day. If that works for you, so be it. So feel free to come out to one of our events. We got one September 30th. We got about 10 or 11 spots left, but that may not be too many spots for long. So I hope you enjoyed this. We're gonna start doing more and more videos, and we hope to see you at one of our events. So peace out.